When winter feels long, dark, and heavy, having a place to pour out your thoughts can bring unexpected warmth and comfort. Hello there, I'm Hillary of Creative Faith & Co. And today I'm going to be sharing about the 30-day winter journals. These are lined journals and they have lots of amazing prompts. So I'm going to walk through what the journal looks like as well as the coordinating printable. So back in autumn, in the summer, I was just kind of reminded of how much I love creative writing. And if you didn't know, I actually studied to be an English teacher and did my student teaching in language arts classrooms, and so I love reading and writing. And oftentimes for Creative Faith and for my job as communications consultant for various companies, I do a lot of writing and it can just become kind of business-like, and I missed just journaling and writing for the fun of it. So in the autumn time, I made this 30-day autumn journal with prompts. I loved working through this. I made a December one that unfortunately I have these 5 journals on Amazon that are having technical difficulties for the past month, including the December one. But I did make a printable version of the December journal, and then I put the printable version into this notebook. And so you can see I've been working through the December one and doing a lot of journaling through here. I have some to catch up on, but I really have been, again, having a lot of fun journaling, just, again, for fun and being creative. So I thought it would be fun to do a winter one. Winter is a hard season, it's a cold season, it's a dark season, but that actually is super perfect for journaling and writing and cozying up. So I'm really excited about this, and I'm excited to just create some winter content for you. And comment below, do you love winter or is it a hard season for you? I'd love to know in the comments below. But it can be a really hard, depressing season for a lot of people. So I'm excited to just encourage you over the next couple months to embrace what God has for you during the winter. And maybe that includes doing some creative writing. So these journals are available on Amazon. I will have it linked in the description box below, as well as the printable version in the Creative Faith Etsy shop. And then in case you missed out on the autumn journal or December journal, I'll have that information down below too, as well as the YouTube videos about them. And in the autumn video and the December one too, I show you how you can use the printables to create your own journal. So if you want to do it a little more affordable than buying the journal on Amazon, you can get the printable and make your own journal this way. So I walk through the steps of how to do that in these 2 videos, but essentially you just take cardstock and print the cover, and then you take 10 pages, white pages, and then you just label them with the different elements and prompts. So really simple and fun to make your own journal. But in this video, I'm going to focus on just showing you what the winter journal looks like. So I did this really fun mitten hat theme for winter, and I'm going to use the one show you the one I've already started. So that's what the cover, front and back cover look like, with the little mittens and hats to represent the cold season. And so I have the title page, my 30-day winter journal. Then I have a message from me to you. And then something I added into this journal is benefits of creative journaling. So I wanted to read those. It helps with stress and anxiety, which is something that I struggle a lot with. So I love that writing helps with that. Especially if you journal before bed, it helps you have better sleep because you're doing something analog, something not screen related, and so it helps you kind of wind down before bed. Helps you have clearer thoughts, more creative ideas, helps you focus better if you put down your phone and pick up your journal. I don't know about you, but I have just seen this trend of how hard it is to focus on tasks. And journaling is something that, well, writing will help you gain that focus back. Helps you have better memory, improve mood and self-esteem, clarifies thinking, and better at processing emotions. Then it has a start date and a completed by date. And this blue, I have a blue highlighter I was using with this, so it comes black and white, ready for you to make your own. Then there's a spot for winter mood goals and prayer board. I do have a board over on my Pinterest page for winter photos. So I will link that Pinterest board down below. Be sure you're following me over on Pinterest. I love sharing things there. But if you want to use that board as inspiration for here, you totally can. And then there's a spot for you to set intentions before you begin this project. So I put how I'm feeling about the season of winter right now. Here's what I wrote. I'm sort of dreading the cold and darkness, but I'm trying to think positive about the next few months. Why I'm committing to this 30-day journal and creative writing practice. I want to embrace the season of winter instead of dreading it. 3 things I'd like to see happen in the next 30 days. Less stress, especially in the evenings, because I work pretty late, and that it makes it kind of hard for me to wind down sometimes. So I'm excited to do this in the evenings to help me just kind of calm down. I love time to document each day what God is doing in my life. I'd love more creative ideas to flow. I also, the one about better focus. That is something I need to work on. I've been doing a lot better lately, but always can improve. Then one thing I've been really enjoying are making these little acrostic poems. Let's see if I can find my autumn one for you. Let's see. And the autumn one, I actually put it in the middle of the journal, but I loved doing one for autumn. And so I thought, oh, it's going to be so fun to do one for winter. So I actually already wrote the one for winter. There's also one for hibernate. So you can make 2. And I did sort of edit this a little bit, and I actually posted it over on the Creative Faith Facebook page, including a blank version if you wanted to use. So even if you don't buy this journal or the printable, you can fill it out digitally on your phone if you want, and you just download the picture to your phone, and like on Instagram or something, you could type out your responses. So I put W, wishing it was warmer but embracing the season. I will spend time outside each day even though it's cold. Never stop praying about what the Lord puts on my heart. Taking time to cozy up with God daily and read His Word. Embracing rest, darkness, and slower moments, and remembering no season lasts forever. So that's a really fun activity to do before each season. Then there is a tracker so you can watch your progress, your journaling progress. It's really satisfying to see the check marks, and it helps you finish projects, which I love. Creates accountability. So each day there's a spot for the date, and it says day 1, day 2, and then each day has a different prompt with lines. So I'll read a few of them. There's 30 days worth, and of course winter is longer than 30 days, but I found, it's easier to not have something every single day, so I don't feel too behind. So you could do it like every other day, or every 3 days, or you could do it all in a row. Totally up to you. But here's some of the prompts. What I hope this winter brings, how I like to decorate my home during winter, what I need to simplify this winter, my perfect cozy winter day from start to finish, winter crafts I want to create, ways I can serve others during this winter, who I want to show kindness to this winter, what rest looks like for me during winter. So those are a few of the prompts. So after those 30 days, then there is a spot for you to reflect. And then I also have 30 additional days that don't have any prompts on them. And I really loved using these to document what happened during my day. So that is, and it also has a tracker. So that's what the journal looks like. And then the printable is basically the same thing in a printable version. So you have the 2 acrostic poems, the message from the author, and then you have all the prompts, and so they go in order like this of how you put them on your page. And then I put the benefits of creative journaling, your title, and your tracker. And then you have today's date, the days, my winter journal, and then the cover. So lots of great ways that you can work through this project. And I, again, loved working through autumn and December. And I'm really excited to just romanticize and cozy up this winter. I would love to know in the comments below, what is your favorite season? Do you love winter or kind of dread it? That would be really interesting to read and find out. And then I did want to mention too, I also have these winter journals that I released last year. And these are a little bit more, like there's not lines on them. So I can use these more for photos and things. More for memory keeping in a visual way, versus these are more writing focused because they have lines on the pages. So these are, again, are more focused for me on creative writing and journaling. So I did want to mention too that I do still have these, and I will have those linked down below as well if you want to check those out. But really excited to see how you use these journals. Please share your photos on Instagram and tag me. You can invite me to be a collaborator on your post, and that means it shows up on my feed and yours. And you can also share them in the Creative Faith Facebook community. So pick one up on Amazon or in the Creative Faith Etsy shop. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, as well as the bell notification so you don't miss out on any upcoming Creative Faith videos. Lots of fun winter content in store. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye, friend.